Would you believe that there are people who live to be 100 years old without taking any supplements, following a strict diet, and spending no money on functional foods? It sounds unbelievable, but it is true in many places around the world, areas where people have the highest average life expectancy on the planet. They do not live in a lab, nor do they have any magic secrets stored in a pill bottle. Instead, they live by natural, simple habits. Things that everyone seems to know, but few actually do. Scientists have named these special places blue zones. Areas such as Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, Nicoya, Costa Rica, Loma Linda, California, or Ikaria, Greece. And the surprising thing they have in common is not their genes, but the way they live every day. They eat simply, exercise lightly, live close to their community, and, most importantly, they have a reason to wake up every morning. And the great thing is, you can absolutely learn these things and apply them today, right in your own life. No special conditions are required, no need to wait until you are old to start. Longevity, just like health, is something you actively build every day, not waiting for luck. In today's video, I will share with you 4 natural longevity secrets compiled from real-life research and the experiences of people who are living healthy into their 90s, even hundreds. These are not quick tips, but simple, easy-to-apply principles that can bring long-term effects. If you start today, you may be thinking, "I'm young. Why should I care about longevity?" But think again. Living long is not necessarily good. But living long and healthy, clear-headed, walking steadily, not depending on anyone, that is something worth dreaming about. And to do that, you don't need to change the whole world. Just change a few things in your daily lifestyle. Eat better, exercise more, connect more, and live with a clearer purpose. These are the 4 pillars of a long and meaningful life. So, if you are looking for a way to live healthy, happy, and long, this video is for you. Watch until the end, because secret number 4, also the secret that many doctors have to nod in agreement, can completely change the way you look at aging and life. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because every week I will bring you valuable videos about health, positive living habits, and scientific secrets to help you live a better life every day. Are you ready to embark on a journey of longevity without waiting until you are old to start? Join me in discovering the first secret, what the Okinawans call living enough, not too much. The first secret to naturally prolonging life that people in Okinawa, Japan have practiced for centuries is eat less. Specifically, eat until you are 80% full. This principle is called Hara-Hachi-Bu, and it is one of the most important secrets that has helped Okinawans become one of the longest living communities in the world. Hara-Hachi-Bu is not a strict diet, nor does it require you to cut out all starch, sugar, or fat. Instead, it teaches you to stop at the right time before you get too full. Eat enough, but not too much. Why is this so important? When we eat too much, our bodies have to work harder to digest the food. The stomach is distended, digestive enzymes are secreted more, insulin is increased to process blood sugar, and this causes silent stress on the digestive system, pancreas, liver, and blood vessels. In the long run, overeating, eating quickly, and eating without control are among the causes of obesity, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and premature aging. Meanwhile, eating a little less, stopping at 80% full, helps you. Keep your calorie intake at a moderate level. Avoid sudden increases in blood sugar after meals. Allow your body time to digest completely and gently. Reduce the risk of visceral fat storage. Protect the cardiovascular system. In particular, it also stimulates the self-cleaning process of cells, helping to slow down aging. You can imagine it like this. Your body is a car. If you fill it up with gas every time, run it with a heavy load, the engine will wear out quickly. But if you only fill it up enough to operate effectively, the engine will be more durable and have fewer problems. So, how to apply Hara Hachi Bu to your daily life? First, eat slowly. It takes your brain about 15 to 20 minutes to realize that you are full. If you eat too fast, you will eat more than you need before you feel full. Second, chew thoroughly. Chewing thoroughly not only helps with digestion, but also makes you recognize the taste of food more clearly and feel satisfied with less food. Third, use small bowls and plates. A simple but very effective tip. When the portion is smaller, you will automatically eat less without feeling deprived. Fourth, stop eating when you are still slightly hungry. When you feel enough, stop. The feeling of slight hunger will disappear after a few minutes, and your body will feel comfortable, not heavy. You don't have to become Japanese to live as long as them. You just need to learn from them how to respect your body, know when to stop, and know when to stop. And if you want to change your lifestyle to live healthier, live longer, start with the simplest thing. Eat a little less at each meal. Not to abstain, but to live longer, live healthier, and live better. Next, let's explore the second secret, which is also what most long-lived people do every day without the need for a gym or machines. Exercise gently but regularly. Let's find out right after this. The second secret to longevity that most people over 90 and 100 are doing is natural daily exercise. The interesting thing is, they don't need to go to the gym, cycle in an air-conditioned room, do heat, or need a personal trainer. They simply exercise regularly in their daily lives. Look at the lives of people living in the blue zones, Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, or Nicoya, Costa Rica. They walk every day to go to the market, to visit neighbors, to pick vegetables from the garden. They take the stairs instead of using the elevator. They garden, hang clothes, sweep the yard, cook. All of these are gentle, non-exerting movements, but they are done continuously. And that's the key. Research shows that gentle but repetitive movements every day will help maintain muscle mass, a factor that is extremely important for older people, improve blood circulation and the lymphatic system, helping the body detoxify better, increase joint flexibility, and slow down the degeneration process, stabilize blood pressure, reduce the risk of diabetes, stroke, and cardiovascular disease, reduce the risk of dementia and depression in the elderly. On the contrary, a sedentary lifestyle is a silent killer in modern times. Sitting a lot causes blood to stagnate, increasing the risk of blood clots, causing dangerous complications such as cerebral embolism, stroke, myocardial infarction, pulmonary embolism. Even just sitting continuously for more than 90 minutes without standing up, the risk of cardiovascular disease has increased significantly. So how to exercise naturally every day without forcing yourself? First, prioritize walking whenever possible. If you go to the market nearby, walk. If you go to work by motorbike, park a little further away to have a reason to walk. Take the elevator, replace it with 2 to 3 flights of stairs if your health allows. Second, do housework instead of hiring someone. Sweeping, mopping, washing dishes, watering plants, doing laundry are all activities that help the body move lightly but very effectively. It helps burn calories and relaxes the mind. Third, choose a light sport that you like. No need to exercise heavily, just maintain the habit. It can be yoga, slow cycling, walking in the park, tai chi, or simply dancing indoors to your favorite music. Fourth, set small, easy-to-achieve goals. You don't have to exercise for 1 hour a day. You can divide it into 3 10-minute walks. The important thing is not the intensity, but the regularity. And finally, don't think of exercise as an obligation or a mandatory exercise. Consider it part of your lifestyle, because when you find joy in moving, you'll stick with it for a long time. And that's what protects you from the most dangerous diseases. Remember, the body was made to move. When you stop moving, you start aging faster. But if you keep moving every day, you're sending your body a signal that says, I'm alive, I'm healthy, and I want to live a long life. Next, we'll explore another little-known secret, but a mental vitamin that helps millions of people live longer every day, connecting with your community and nurturing positive relationships. Don't miss it. The third secret to longevity that few people pay attention to, but has a huge impact on longevity and quality of life, is maintaining positive social relationships. Science has proven that loneliness not only makes you sad, but also makes you sick. A large study by Harvard University spanning more than 75 years has shown that human relationships, not money or fame, are the factor that most deeply affects long-term physical and mental health. People who maintain positive relationships, regularly talk, share, and connect with the community have a longer life expectancy, better immune systems, less cardiovascular disease, and even slower brain aging. On the other hand, loneliness, especially prolonged loneliness, is likened to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases the risk of depression, insomnia, memory loss, high blood pressure, and stroke. That's why many people who live alone or have little social interaction are more susceptible to illness as they age, even if they eat well and exercise regularly. Look at the blue zones, the places with the longest lives in the world. What do they have in common? They live in close-knit communities. Okinawans have moai, groups of lifelong friends who support, share, and overcome difficulties together. Sardinians regularly meet friends, sit down to eat, chat, and tell stories. Nicoyans live in multi-generational families where the elderly still feel they have a role, are respected, and loved. So if you are living in the city, busy with work, relationships are gradually thinning, what can you do? First, don't wait for others to initiate a conversation. Be proactive. Just a short call to your parents, a text message asking about an old friend can also rekindle a relationship. Second, spend time with real loved ones. Eating together is not just about filling up, but about connecting. Turn off the TV, put away your phone, and ask each other a question that really matters. How was your day, Mom? Did you have fun at school? Third, join the community. You don't have to be too outgoing. Just sign up for a yoga class, join a book club, volunteer on the weekend, or simply strike up a conversation with a neighbor. You're giving yourself a chance to connect. Fourth, share and listen. Don't keep all your feelings inside. Feeling heard and understood is a more powerful spiritual medicine than any vitamin pill. The secret here is not the number of friends, but the quality of connection. Just 1 to 2 people you can trust, share with, and be yourself with is enough to make you feel warm and live more fully every day. Remember, no one can live long if they always feel lonely. And if you want to live a long, healthy life, start by cultivating relationships that are healthy, sincere, and close enough that you can laugh freely without hiding anything. Now, we will come to the 4th secret, also the factor that experts call the silent lifeblood in the souls of long-lived people. That is, living with a reason, with a purpose, every day. Let's explore right away. The final secret to longevity, but also the most profound and powerful secret, is live for a reason. Have a purpose for which you want to wake up every morning. The Japanese call this ikigai, roughly translated as reason to live or the motivation to exist. In Okinawan culture, one of the places with the highest number of people living over 100 years old in the world, ikigai is not a lofty philosophy, but something extremely simple, something that gives you a reason to get out of bed every morning with a gentle smile. For young people, ikigai can be the work they are passionate about. For older people, it can be taking care of a small garden, cooking for grandchildren, baking every weekend, writing a diary, teaching children in the neighborhood to read, or simply seeing relatives, reading a favorite book, seeing the sunrise. Ikigai is not something big. The important thing is that it is meaningful enough to you. Many studies have shown that people with clear life goals often live longer, are less depressed, have stronger immune systems, and recover from illness faster. On the contrary, when a person feels that life has nothing to look forward to, no one needs them anymore. They don't know what they wake up to do. The body gradually gives up to the mind. Take a look back. How many people retire, quit their jobs, no longer have a role in the family, and then their health declines rapidly. But there are also people over 80 who are still healthy and clear-headed because every day they have something to do, someone to love, a goal to aim for, even if it is very small. So how do you find your own ikigai? First, ask yourself, what makes you feel happy, relieved, and fulfilled? Is it writing? Is it cooking? Is it taking care of plants? Is it teaching children? Is it helping others? Write it down on paper. Don't underestimate the seemingly small things, because sometimes it's the little things that keep you healthy in the long run. Second, keep yourself selectively busy. You don't always have to be productive in a race against time, but you should have something to look forward to prepare for, to look forward to every day. Third, attach ikigai to something that brings value to others. When you feel that you are still useful, still creating value, no matter how small, you will find life much more meaningful. Fourth, don't wait until you find your purpose in life to start living. You can create it from everyday things. A kind conversation, a meal you cook yourself, a video you share to help others, all can be ikigai if you put love into it. Remember, not everyone who lives long lives happily, but those who live with purpose, with a reason to live, not only live long, but also live a life worth living. You don't have to wait until you retire to find your ikigai. You don't have to change your life to live with a reason. Sometimes just slowing down a little, listening to yourself a little more, and doing something every day that warms your heart. That's enough. So today, if you wake up not feeling excited, ask yourself, what am I living for? And if you don't have the answer, start looking for it or creating it right now, because that is the quietest but most sustainable secret to living long, living healthy, and living happily. And here, let's take a look at 4 simple but powerful secrets to naturally prolonging your life. No supplements, no strict diets, and no need to live like an ascetic monk. First, eat a little less. Follow the Okinawan principle of Hara-Hachi-Bu. Don't wait until you're full to stop. Eat slowly, chew thoroughly, use a small bowl, and stop when you feel enough rather than satisfied. This alone will help you reduce the risk of obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, silent killers that shorten your life every day. Second, exercise naturally and regularly. No need to run a marathon or lift dozens of kilos. Just take a walk every day. Do housework, tend to your plants, or do some light stretching in the morning. The human body is meant to move, and every time you get up and move around, you are sending a vital message to every cell in your body that I am alive, I am healthy. Third, don't lose touch with human connection. Maintain positive relationships, even if it's just a close friend, a close neighbor, or a family member who listens to you. Science has proven that love, connection, and a sense of belonging to a community have the power to protect your body from stress, disease, and isolation, which silently drain your life every day. And fourth, live with a reason, a purpose, every morning. You may not find your meaning in life right away, but you can always create a reason to wake up, something you love, someone you care about, a goal you want to achieve, no matter how small. That is ikigai, the inner, sustainable, and extremely important life energy for you to live long, live healthy, live fully. You see, living long does not require you to wait until you are old to start preparing. Every small choice you make today, eating enough, exercising every day, talking to a loved one, or writing down what makes you happy, are all the bricks that silently build a long and worth living life. So now I want to ask you a very simple but important question. Where will you start? Which of the 4 secrets above make you feel like applying them tomorrow? Leave a comment below and share with everyone, because most likely your story will inspire others to start changing too. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, because every week we'll bring you easy to understand, immediately applicable health videos that will truly change the way you live. helping you not only live longer, but also live healthier, live happier, and live every moment to the fullest. You can't control everything in life, but you can always control how you live each day. And sometimes, just one right choice, repeated long enough, will help you live many more healthy years with the people you love. Thank you for joining us until the end of today's video. Wishing you a peaceful day and a journey to a long, meaningful life starting today. See you in the next video.